There, Keith Ellison, the Minnesota Attorney General, talking about that early on Monday. We do have some major developments right now out of Minneapolis. This comes just days after a tragic weekend there in the Twin Cities. Democratic leaders calling for Border Patrol and ICE agents to be removed from their communities. And it appears there's a big shift that is actually happening. The Washington Examiner, Anna Gianartelli, a reporter that we've had on here on Live Now from Fox, reporting just that Border Patrol agents, ICE agents, will be departing. She says she has confirmed that all Border Patrol agents in Minneapolis are being sent home. DHS, CBP have not responded to an email. This comes after federal sources told me that over the weekend, agents were told their deployment will be extended into February. Major changes in 24 hours. And of course, this also comes after a phone conversation President Trump did speak with Minnesota Governor Tim Walz this morning. They said they did have a good conversation, a good phone call, and also President Trump, the White House, announcing that there would be changes to the leadership in the Twin Cities. As border czar Tom Homan now will lead that, and we'll see what that exactly looks like with this new report that Border Patrol agents being sent home as of major developments after, like I said, a very tragic weekend. As border czar Tom Homan will oversee operations. Not exactly sure if Tom Homan had the call on this, President Trump, or who else was involved with all of this. But we do know from that hearing in court earlier on today that there were more than 3,000 federal agents in Minnesota, part of that Operation Metro Surge. This according to the attorney for the U.S. Department of Justice, as Brantley Mayers, a U.S. Department of Justice attorney, told the U.S. District Judge Catherine Menendez on Monday that there were more than 3,000 federal immigration officers in the state for Operation Metro Surge. That revelation came as Menendez heard arguments related to Minnesota and the Twin Cities lawsuit against the Department of Justice seeking a temporary restraining order on ICE operations in the Twin Cities. The breakdown, Mayor says that at least 2,000 ICE officers, 1,000 Border Patrol officers are a part of that operation. They would provide the exact number later. But these are major developments after a very sad weekend there as a 37-year-old ICU nurse, Alex Preddy, tragically losing his life in a fatal shooting with a confrontation with Border Patrol. A lot of videos circulating online as well. And this is the second such death by a U.S. citizen there in the Twin Cities in 17 days. Renee Good, the other one. Obviously, lots of national attention on the Twin Cities amid these protests. Hundreds of thousands of people showing out for them in frigid temperatures. So we'll see what this exactly happens, what it looks like as Border Patrol agents reportedly being sent home, this according to the Washington Examiner. So we're following it all closely here on Live Now from Fox. We'll bring you more details on what exactly this is, what's next for the Twin Cities, and obviously more about the immigration crackdown that's happened in so many different communities around the country. Again, a live picture one more time there in Minneapolis, Minnesota. Another frigid day here to start the week. I'm Andy Mack. We're back after this.